My girlfriend used my credit card to book a flight across the country to see another guy for Valentine's Day. I canceled everything right when she was already at the airport. I'm still trying to wrap my head around it, but I needed to vent this somewhere. This all unfolded just 2 hours ago. For context, I've been with Sabrina for nearly 3 years. We started living together about a year back, and I genuinely believed we were in a good place. Money was occasionally tight for her because she was doing freelance work, but I never minded helping out with rent and bills while she stabilized things. I earn a solid salary in tech, and I thought that's part of supporting the person you care about, right? Here's exactly what happened. I was at the office this morning, regular Tuesday, when I got a push notification from my credit card provider. Big transaction alert. $847 charged to Delta Airlines. I was puzzled. I hadn't bought any tickets. I opened the app and spotted another charge right after. $623 to a Hilton hotel in Austin, Texas. I called Sabrina right away. No pickup. Tried again. Still nothing. My mind started racing, maybe fraud? But then it hit me. Sabrina had access to my card details. I'd made her an authorized user around 6 months earlier when she needed to rent a vehicle for a gig and her credit score was too low. She swore it would only be temporary. I checked my inbox and found the booking confirmations. Departure today at 2 p.m. from our local airport to Austin. Return flight early Monday. Hotel arrival today, departure Monday. The full Valentine's weekend. That's when everything clicked into place. Sabrina has zero family in Austin. No close friends she's ever talked about. No client meetings or projects. Nothing. I rang her once more. This time she answered, and I could clearly hear gate announcements in the background. "Hey, honey, everything okay?" she asked, like it was any normal call. "Where are you right now?" I said. She paused. "Just handling a few errands." "What's up?" "Sabrina, I hear the airport noises. And I just got alerts for plane tickets and a hotel in Austin." "Care to explain?" Dead silence for a long moment. Then, "Jeremy, I can clear this up." "Clear up what?" "That you used my card without asking to fund a Valentine's getaway with somebody else." She instantly went on the defensive. "It's not what you think. Tyler is only a friend. We connected through an online gaming community, and he's been going through a rough patch." So I figured, Tyler? Who the hell is Tyler? More silence. Then the tears started. I needed something like this. "Okay, Tyler asked me to come spend Valentine's with him in Austin. And for once, somebody is actually making an effort to make me feel valued. You're constantly working. You barely make time for me. I deserve to feel like a priority, Jeremy. I deserve a proper Valentine's celebration for a change. And if you won't give me that, then..." I ended the call. A colleague noticed I looked ghost white and asked if I was all right. I said I had to step outside. I went to my car and sat there for at least 10 minutes, trying to think straight. Then I started handling business. First, contacted the credit card issuer, reported the transactions as fraudulent. They're looking into it, but immediately froze the account. Next, called my bank, updated every password and recovery detail. Removed Sabrina as an authorized user across all cards. It took roughly 45 minutes. My phone was exploding with calls and messages from her. I ignored the calls but read the texts as they poured in. The shift in tone was unreal. "Jeremy, answer please. They're telling me the card is declined." "What did you do?" "I can't board. This is ridiculous. I'm stuck at the airport with zero cash. You need to fix this with the card company now." "Are you seriously going to abandon me here like this?" That last one actually made me chuckle. The nerve. I sent one single reply. "I don't finance disloyalty. Sort it out on your own." She rang me 6 times straight after that. I blocked her number. I'm back at my desk now pretending to work, but concentration is impossible. Part of me is numb. Part of me is raging. And part of me, and I hate admitting this, feels a twinge of guilt. Like, what if she's genuinely stuck? But then I recall she was seconds from flying off to betray me using my own money, and the guilt vanishes fast. Thankfully, the lease is solely in my name. Utilities too. The car we both use is registered to me. I just let her borrow it. I'm seeing now how much she relied on me financially, and I never questioned it because I trusted her completely. I don't even know what I'm looking for here. I suppose I just had to share this with somebody. My close friends aren't aware yet. Family doesn't know. It's just me and Reddit for now. Edit. Wow, this really took off. To clear up common questions. Yes, I have records of every charge and reservation. Yes, I'm saving screenshots and logs of everything. No, I haven't heard from her since blocking her. And no, I no longer feel bad about her being stuck at the airport after seeing everyone's replies. Appreciate the wake-up call, Reddit. Update 1. 3 days have passed since the original post, and the situation has intensified in unexpected ways. After blocking Sabrina's phone on Tuesday, she apparently tried every possible alternate channel. Facebook messages, Instagram slides into DMs, multiple emails, even rang my office extension Wednesday morning. I stayed silent on all of it. The coworker who picked up said she sounded frantic, insisting it was urgent and demanding to speak with me. He took a note and warned her not to call back. Wednesday afternoon, an unknown number rang. It was Sabrina's younger sister, Naomi. I nearly let it go to voicemail, but I'm glad I answered because Naomi was firmly not defending her sister. Jeremy, it's Naomi. I heard what went down, and I want you to know my sister's actions are completely unacceptable. She phoned me sobbing from the airport begging for a ride, and I told her she'd created this mess herself. I was surprised. Naomi and Sabrina have always been tight, so this support caught me off guard. Naomi went on. She's been mentioning this Tyler person for months now. I warned her repeatedly she was heading for trouble and that you didn't deserve it. She called you predictable and said Tyler gave her excitement or whatever nonsense. I'm truly sorry, Jeremy. You've treated her well the whole time. We spoke for around 20 minutes. Naomi explained that Sabrina eventually scraped together cash, likely from other friends, for an Uber home from the airport. She'd been crashing on Naomi's couch since Tuesday evening. Wait, she hasn't tried coming back to the apartment? I asked. Actually, she did. Tuesday night around 9, but she just grabbed some clothes and headed to my place. You weren't there, I guess. I wasn't. I'd crashed at my friend Justin's because I couldn't stomach being around all her things. That conversation pushed me to act. During lunch Wednesday, I booked a locksmith to rekey everything that afternoon. Cost $250, but totally justified. Then I informed building management, kept details light, just said we'd split and I needed her off any access lists. The manager was sympathetic and updated the records. Thursday morning, yesterday, I called in sick and dedicated the day to boxing up every single item belonging to Sabrina. I was careful and organized. 3 years of intertwined lives, all neatly packed into containers and trash bags. I photographed each step for proof I didn't damage or withhold anything. I placed everything tidily in the hallway outside the unit. Then I sent one concise email to the most recent address she'd used to reach me. Your possessions are in the hallway outside the apartment. You have until 6 p.m. today to retrieve them. After that, they'll go to charity. Please do not contact me further. I stayed inside, monitoring through the peephole like some undercover agent. Around 3 p.m., I heard approaching voices. Sabrina arrived with Naomi and one other friend I didn't know. I watched her insert her old key. Nothing. She jiggled it repeatedly, harder each time, as if force would work. Then she just stared at the door. He actually changed the locks, she muttered to the others. She sounded stunned more than angry, as though she truly believed I wouldn't follow through. Come on, grab your things and let's go, Naomi urged. That's when the waterworks started for Sabrina. This is so unjust. I made a single error, and he's discarding 3 years like trash. He refuses to even discuss it. He won't let me clarify. Naomi shot back. Sabrina, you took his credit card to go cheat on him. What possible clarification fixes that? I wasn't planning to do anything physical with Tyler, she insisted. We were only going to spend time together. In a hotel room. Over Valentine's. Are you hearing yourself right now? Sabrina went quiet. They loaded the boxes and bags. It required 3 trips to Naomi's vehicle. I remained silent the entire time, just observing through the peephole. After they left, I collapsed on the couch in the quiet and noticed how much lighter the space felt. Cleaner in every sense. But the real twist came later. Last night near 10 p.m., my carrier texted about my number being added to a new shared plan, asking for confirmation. I never requested that. I contacted support immediately and learned someone using Sabrina's details had attempted to transfer my line to a family account with her as primary, which would grant her full visibility into calls and messages. The agent said it failed because she lacked my security PIN, but the attempt happened. She really tried to seize control of my phone service. I'm now updating every credential imaginable. Passwords, recovery info, PINs. I'll pull my full credit reports this weekend to check for any hidden accounts she might have opened. Also ordered a video doorbell. Installation tomorrow. I keep expecting waves of sadness, but mostly I feel relief and definitely anger, but also like I narrowly avoided a bigger disaster. Imagine if we'd married? Kids? She'd have had access to far more than one card. I'm consulting an attorney next week to ensure full protection if she pushes any claims about property or support. You all were spot on. Document absolutely everything. Secure yourself first. Emotions can wait. One lingering question though. Who exactly is this Tyler? I checked her Facebook friends and located a Tyler Brennan based in Austin. Typical gym bro aesthetic. Endless mirror shots and inspirational captions. They've been connected online for 8 months. How did I overlook the signs? Anyway, I'm meant to be working but keep getting pulled into reading comments. We'll post again if more develops. Edit. For the hotel, no charge stuck. Card freeze happened before check-in, so authorization dropped. Small win. Update 2. I honestly can't believe I'm typing another one. The past few days have been chaos. After mentioning Tyler's profile in my previous update, things stayed calm for roughly 48 hours. I started hoping Sabrina had accepted defeat and would back off. I was completely wrong. Sunday morning, I woke to 28 missed calls and over 100 texts. Not from Sabrina, she's blocked, but from friends, colleagues, my sister, even a distant aunt, all urging me to check Facebook ASAP. I logged in and discovered Sabrina had published an enormous public essay around 2 a.m. seriously long, easily 2,000 words, titled, "When Love Turns into Control, My Experience with Financial Abuse." I won't paste the full text, but the key points were outrageous. In her telling, I was domineering and emotionally manipulative the entire relationship. I weaponized finances to keep her trapped and reliant. I cut her off from friends and family. We literally visited her parents monthly for dinner. I supposedly tracked her location and spied on messages. I belittled her and issued threats whenever she mentioned leaving. The card situation was painted as retaliation for her having platonic male friendships. I allegedly evicted her belongings onto the sidewalk and locked her out while she was away. The Austin plan was reframed as a desperate escape to a supportive friend during ongoing abuse. Tyler became the heroic figure offering safety. It closed with a plea for donations to help her rebuild, complete with Venmo details. The distortion was so extreme, I barely knew how to react. I immediately screenshot everything in case of deletion, then scanned comments. Around 40 at that point, roughly half buying her story. Lots of "so brave" and "I'm here for you." Rage was building, but then I saw pushback that stopped me cold. Mutual friend Jenna wrote, "Sabrina, I adore you, but I witnessed most of this relationship and this version isn't accurate. Jeremy never isolated you. You pulled away from group plans yourself. He never restricted your spending. He helped whenever asked. Please be honest here." Then my buddy Justin added, "This is pure fabrication and you know it. Jeremy has proof of the real events. Delete this before it backfires." I was gearing up to post my own evidence when the biggest surprise dropped, from someone totally unexpected. Sabrina's mother, Marion, unleashed a lengthy public response. It read, "Sabrina Lynn, I am deeply ashamed and disappointed. I taught you better than to fabricate stories for pity and cash. Jeremy treated you with nothing but respect and generosity. He cleared your old credit card debt. He covered rent when you abruptly quit jobs. He drove you to our home every Sunday without fail. You repaid that by taking his car to fly meet a man you'd been emotionally involved with for months. Yes, I'm aware of Tyler. Jeremy deserves none of this slander, and you must remove this post and issue a sincere apology now. I am embarrassed by your actions." I reread it multiple times in disbelief. Her own mom dismantled the entire narrative publicly. The comment thread erupted afterward. Skepticism spread rapidly. More friends shared experiences of Sabrina borrowing money without repayment, complaining I was dull, bragging about Tyler's thrill factor. Sabrina attempted spin control. "Mom, you don't know the private details. He acted differently when alone." Marion fired back, "I've watched you exploit his goodwill for 3 years. Do not attempt to gaslight me like you do others. Contact me when you're prepared for honesty." By Sunday night, the post spread to a local gossip Facebook group, gaining massive traction. People shared captures with captions like "peak entitlement" and "mom with the facts." Monday morning, Sabrina deleted it entirely. Damage done. I have archives. My lawyer, met last Friday, was thrilled when I shared screenshots. He noted strong grounds for defamation if she escalates lies further. But there's additional fallout. Monday afternoon, LinkedIn message from Sabrina's freelance marketing boss. Several clients spotted the post. She tags the agency in her profile and raised concerns about association with public controversy. They contacted me for verification, then placed her contracts on hold for conduct review, essentially suspended due to her own viral fabrication. Yesterday, Tuesday, Naomi messaged me. We're oddly on friendly terms now, strange but positive. She reported Sabrina relocated to their aunt's place an hour away because Marion refuses contact currently and Naomi needed distance. Naomi also revealed Tyler saw the drama, blocked Sabrina everywhere. His wife discovered their chats and demanded he end it. Turns out he's married and had similar gaming friendships with other women. So Sabrina lost our relationship, her income stream, maternal respect, and the Tyler fantasy. All self-inflicted in days. The satisfaction is undeniable. I'm managing all right overall. The apartment feels calm without her presence. I've ramped up gym visits, more time with Justin and Brad. It's refreshing reconnecting with people who don't constantly drain resources. My mom asks if I'm heartbroken, and truthfully, no. I'm furious about the reputation attack attempt, but not grieving the loss of her. That reveals a lot, doesn't it? Likely another update if drama resurfaces, but hoping this wraps it. She's relocated, fully blocked, and key people know the facts. Time to heal. Edit for FAQs. Yes, full documentation. No plans for lawsuits unless provoked. No sympathy for Sabrina. Consequences follow choices. Final update. Roughly 6 weeks have passed since the initial explosion, and I figured a closing post was due given how invested everyone became. First, Sabrina's side. Things deteriorated further before any stabilization. Stabilization is generous. Her agency permanently ended all contracts after additional clients objected explicitly. Screenshots apparently still circulate in professional circles locally. Per Naomi, we meet for coffee occasionally now, surprisingly pleasant. Sabrina is job hunting remote roles out of state. The aunt enforces tough love, rejecting any victim spin. Sabrina tried it first. Aunt reportedly said something like, "You created this chaos. Clean it up yourself." The Tyler saga is ironically poetic. His wife located my original thread, messaged gratitude for indirectly revealing his pattern. He apparently ran similar online flirtations with several women. She's proceeding with divorce. Sabrina's mom, Marion, phoned me a couple weeks back to apologize once more and see how I was. We chatted nearly an hour. She's genuinely kind and devastated by the situation. She mentioned Sabrina started therapy and is slowly owning her actions, though occasional minimization slips in. The most surprising development. Last week, a handwritten note arrived from Sabrina. I almost discarded it unread, but opened anyway. It was a legitimate apology, no deflections, no rationalizations. Pure admission of betrayal, theft, and attempted character assassination when I refused complicity. She wrote she's exploring in therapy why she undermined a healthy relationship, expects no forgiveness, but wanted me aware she's confronting her behavior. It landed well, not altering my stance, permanent no contact, but suggesting possible growth over endless blame shifting. As for my life, it's thriving, truly better than before. I've been seeing someone new about 3 weeks, Maya, a physical therapist from my running group. We're easing in, but she's self-sufficient, established career, splits bills naturally. Feels great partnering with someone who views relationships as equal rather than transactional. Apartment is fully reclaimed. Repainted bedroom my preferred shade. Cleared all the generic motivational decor Sabrina favored. Properly arranged my workspace. Friends over Friday game nights. Sister visits more. The vibe is noticeably improved. Finances strong. Without her ongoing costs, emergency savings rebuilt, maxed retirement contributions already. Booking solo Japan trip this fall. Longtime dream she always deemed too pricey. Ironically, while secretly charging Austin escapes. Deepest shift is mindset. I trust my gut again. No more dismissing warning signs or rationalizing poor treatment. No constant bank app anxiety. No tiptoeing fearing explosion. Just living freely, and it's incredible. This should be my final post barring something extraordinary. Closing the book, looking ahead. Thanks for the support along the way, Reddit. Jeremy signing off.